Hi, welcome to Pilates. Today we're going to use either a towel, a block, or both. So you can get any kind of towel that doesn't get too thick, but one that you can kind of roll into a donut or to a little pillow and put between your legs. You could also use a little pillow, something about this size, not much thicker than this size. Okay. And for some of the exercises, you might feel like the block works better or the towel works better. That's why I have both. But before we all do that, let's get our warm up. So we're on our sit bones, our head over our tailbone, our ear, shoulder, hip in alignment, our belly button to the spine. We feel ourselves lifted toward the ceiling. And if you can't bend your knees, take your legs out. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale and exhale over to one side. We're going to the corner of the room. Today, as you know, squeezing something between our knees is going to give us some hip juju. So we want to get that hip stretched out. So what I'd like you to do is put your hand on the ankle and then really reach across, really make it a big dive across, right? As you reach toward the corner of that ceiling. So I want you to really feel that hip, and we'll give it a little more love in a second. All right, then put your hand over your ear. You can release your hand to the side, fingertips into the floor, and take that head across and open up those scalenes. And then you're going to inhale across, exhale the rotation, and take those arms out into a circle. This is another good moment for the hips. So really feel yourself turn toward this direction, right past your hips. Really get a rotation here. Then hand on your thigh, the other hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift up, big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift, lift, lift. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe 3 times. Oh, I feel so good. Nice. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back to center. Roll your shoulders back twice. Roll your shoulders forward twice. And let's switch sides. If you have your legs out, put it out the other way. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up, and I want you to feel yourself with breath. Big inhale and exhale. Grab that ankle, and let's take it to the ceiling corner. Reaching through the lats, through the shoulder, through the fingertips, all the way from that hip. Nice. Breathe into it. Now put your hands out to the side, grab your ear, and take your head across. I love to feel the opening of the scalenes. All right, inhale across, exhale the rotation, sweep it out. Looking down, now push your head against your neck. It's so easy to do that, isn't it? Nice. All right, let's take it to the spinal twist. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. You're back there and you're breathing 3 times. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's bring it back to center. Put those palms together. You interweave those fingers. You push those palms toward the screen. Drop your shoulders away from the ears. Pull through the belly. Open up the back by just using your breath and the manipulation of your vertebrae. All right. Now, hands in front of the ears. Bottom of the feet together. You're hinging across the room. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Reach, 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 reach. Now we're going to do something different. Put your fingertips down across from the room and feel that big sweep from the glutes all the way to the shoulders. Good. Now rotate the elbows down and sweep yourselves up. We're going to do our windshield wiper right here. So take your legs nice and wide. You drop to one side. We're going to hold 1, 2. Drop to the other side. Hold 1, 2. I want you to feel the hips open up. Yes, not that it's just going to be hips, but I want you to know that as we squeeze things between our thighs, we are going to feel all of that goodness. So make sure we stop for the 1, 2. Good 1, 2. Last 1, 2. And then we're going to bring them together. Butterfly again. Lift yourself up. Nice. And then we're going down for our warm-up. The warm-up is not going to use the towel or the block. We're going to do 2 different warm-up positions, our regular stuff. I'm going to be diagonal a lot so you can see how squeezing the block or the towel works in this workout. All right, so let's bring ourselves down vertebrae by vertebrae. Lift up, go down the mat, wiggle your body up. We're going to start with the step down. Step down to activate your hips. They don't look like a lot, but that's exactly what they do. So you take your legs to tabletop and you point them. You make sure your knee is over the ankle. You can come into a curl up and look between those thighs. That protects your back. That also gives you some work in the abdominis rectus that you're not getting down here. So touch down and up. Nice. Down and up. Down and up. Nice. I want this to be very thoughtful. So I'm not going really fast at the top. I never do, but this is even a little bit slower than my slow. Good. Down and up. Down and up. Good job. Nice. We're going to do 10 more sets. 10. Good. Exhale back. 9. So you're sinking that belly in when you come back, right? 8. Not that it's not against your spine anyway. 7, but you want to feel that muscular shift. Yeah. 6, because you're using it. I promise you. 5. Beautiful job. 4. You are there. 3. 2. And 1. And we're going double time. Let's go. Touch, touch. Now, what this does is delivers oxygen to that area. So when you move faster, you're moving blood through your body. That delivers oxygen. 10 more. 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them in. And we're going to do the single leg stretch. So you're going to curl yourself up. Take one leg out. The leg that's in, put the hand on the ankle, the hand on the knee inside. That's where it falls on both sides. You don't move your body at all. You stay right here in the center. You just switch at the bottom. Inhale and exhale. And now we're pumping those hips again. Good. Nice. You got it. Job, job. Stretch it all the way out. Stretch the leg all the way out. Make it. Stretch that hip. Good. 8 more sets. 8 and 7. And 6, last 5. Keep looking through those legs. 4, not top. You don't look at what's moving. 3, 2, and 1. Both sides. Hug your knees. Grab your block, and we are going to do the hundreds with the block between our thighs. Now you have a choice. You can do tabletop with a curl up, tabletop without a curl up, extension with a curl up. I don't recommend extension without a curl up. So if you don't want to curl up, stay at tabletop, okay? Right here, pumping for 5, or 5, inhale, pumping for 5, exhale, until we get to 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Great job. A lot more fun than you thought it was going to be. All right, put your hands straight up. Put your legs all the way down. Keep your legs squeezing. You're going to lower your arms and lift your legs. Nice. Now, if you want to curl up, you can take your legs lower. If not, you take it as far as your back till you feel like something's happening in your back. I think you know. Good. Nice. Keep it going. Breathe. We are lifting and lowering. Good job. Now, one of the things, I know a lot of people hate the neck work because we haven't figured out how to curl up. I mean, the problem is everybody thinks it's about their neck when it's really about lifting your shoulder blades off the floor and keeping your chest forward. Okay, wait. All right, 4 more. We want to make sure that we have that figured out. And 2 more. All right, you feel that in your hips yet? And last one. I know you believe me. All right, lower your legs. Now we're going to do our curl ups with our legs bent, with the block inside of it. And we're not going to go to those other positions. So I want you to very much concentrate on squeezing that block. And we're going to roll up without the reaches in between. So you're going to go right into the C curve over your feet. So here's how it goes. You're going to inhale, you take it forward, exhale, you reach across those feet. You're still squeezing that block. You bring it in. Nice. 2. Nice and graceful. Drop your shoulders away from the ears. You're not throwing yourself up. Right? Back. Perfect. 3. We want the flow, right? Reach out. Bring it back. Nice. 4. Reach up. Bring it back. Nice. 5. Beautiful. And 6. And 7. Am I getting out of camera? Reach. Make sure you do that C curve. And 8. Nice. And 9. Feels like a totally different exercise when we do it like this. And you're going to stay up there at 10. 10. And reach forward. Grab your ankles and lower your chest to your block or blanket. And then bring yourself up. And we're going to bring our knees to our chest. So put your hands beside your hips, just a little bit back. Maybe your fingertips in the floor so that you have a pedestal. Let me make that correct here. The pedestal. And you're going to have your legs slightly bent. And you're going to lift 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift to the right. 1, back to center. 2, 3, 4. You can take your hands off. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to the left. 1, center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it up there. Extend those legs. Good. Put your hands underneath and then lower it down and come to your sides. We're going into a pike here. So elbow back, glutes are back. I'm going to actually use the towel on this one. So I'm going to make a little bit of a burrito here. Or in it, that's a stuffed grape leaf. Right here, elbow and shoulder in alignment. The legs are forward in a pike. You've got a little bit of a glute back, so it's kind of like a lying down pike. It is a lying down pike. Tuck those hips under. Make sure you're not resting on your arm. Nice big squeeze. We're going to lift and lower the legs just 4 inches. 1, 2, 3. Now you got to keep yourself balanced. 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not going back on our glutes. 8. If you need something under your hips, go for it. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now I'd like you to do the full pike lift, which I'm sure you can do. So you put your hands over your ears, above your head, and you take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I love the waist work. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Lower it down. Now we're going to lift them off the floor and bring the knees into the chest. In and 1. You keep it off the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, feeling all that work, 7, 8, 9, and hold it up here on 20, it goes to the ceiling. 1, not all the way, just halfway. 2, 3, 4, because we want to maintain this position. 5. Now, if you're falling back, reach that hand forward. 6, 7, or this one forward. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, bring it around. Take it out for a second and sit back into child pose. I just want you to get a little bit of a break, especially since we've been holding. Okay, put it back between your knees and we're going to do a panther, which we haven't done in a long time. So hands under the shoulders and your knees are under your hips. You stick your toes into the floor and you're going to lift yourself off the floor for about an inch. And we're going to hold that for a count of 20 4 times. Take it off. 1, 2, 3. Even out your weight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Lower down and flatten your feet. Give yourself cat-cow. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. 2 more. We're going to do something between every set. And last one. Back to panther. Let's take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Lower down. Reach your hands to one side and push your hips into the other side. It feels really good. And let's go to the other side. We're halfway through these sets. And we're back. Hands under the shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Lower down. Reach your arms forward. Take your chest to the floor. Oh, puppy pose. Nice. Walk it back in. Final set. So you're getting a little stretches in between here. All right, tuck it under. Here comes 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Lower down. Spread the arms nice and wide. Cross the legs behind you and sit back into it. All right, we're going to take the pike to the other side. Do those 4 pike exercises. So, you know the drill. Elbows back, aligned with the shoulder. Glutes are back. Legs are forward. Tuck those hips under. Arm can be up, arm can be down. You're looking ahead, not at the screen. You have nice tight legs here and a point. You're going to lift lightly off the floor. No pushing into the shoulder. You want to lift here in your torso as well. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you hold at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Okay, we're going to take it to the big lift. And we know how to do those. Take it up and 1, 2, exhale down. 3, don't wiggle those shoulders. 4, 5, you just go right back to alignment. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now we're going to bring it to that chest. So lift it slightly off the floor. 1, 2, 3, pumping those hips, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now we do that lift. 1, halfway lift. 2, just rotating on the hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Great job. So let's bring it around and just sit in Sphinx for a minute. And then we're going to do some chaturanga push-ups. So just pull your shoulders on your elbows under your shoulders to begin, lifting your chest. And walk them out a little bit and get a big stretch. Nice. And then bring them to beside your chest. Get over to this mat. Make sure your elbows are by your waist and your hands are under your shoulders. Putting your feet into the floor, 10 push-ups. Let's go. 1, these are chaturanga push-ups. So you go all the way down, all the way up. 2, squeeze. 3, nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 3 more. 8, nice. 9, good job. And 10. Put your knees down and sit back into child pose. We're not done with face down right now, but we're not going to be using our shoulders for the next one. So you're probably happy about that. All right, walk your chest forward. Bring your arms out into a Y. Squeeze those legs together. You're going to bend the knees and you're going to kick 3 times as you lift your thighs off the floor. So lift, 1, 2, 3, down. Now, it doesn't look like anything when you're doing it, but I want you to feel it. We're going to do 10 of these. So bring it up, lift, kick, 1, 2, 3, 2. Lift, 1, 2, 3, 3. Lift, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, 1, 2, 3, 5. It's really hard to move from the back on this, but the effort's what counts. So lift, 1, 2, 3, 6. Lift, 1, 2, 3, 7. Lift, 1, 2, 3, 8. Lift, 1, 2, 3, 9. Good. Lift, 1, 2, 3, 10. Now put your toes into the floor. Bring yourself up into a plank. And we're going to do hip drops for 10 sets. 1. Good. 2. So you take that twist. 3. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. 4. 5. Good job. You're halfway there. 6. Don't let your wrists torque. 7. Good. Bring them in if you have to. 8. Good job. 9. You've got it. And 10, both sides. Come back into child pose again. All right, we're coming back onto our sides. But this time we're going to just hold our side plank and do our tuck unders. So first we're going to hold for 30 seconds. Then we're going to do our tuck unders with our arms. Now, we know that we have a lot of options as far as side plank goes. We have elbow, stacked legs, staggered legs, modified legs, modified legs. We have arm, stacked legs, staggered, same thing, okay? So first you're going to hold it for 30 seconds. So find your position. You'll put your hand in front to support you as you go up. Bring yourself up, lift your arm, and hold it for 30. Nice, long arms. Open body. Good. Breathe. Make sure you're open. Hand to hand is a nice long line. Good. Beautiful. You're already halfway there. And last 5. Nope. We got last 6 seconds. And now you lower it down. Now we're going to do the tuck unders, but I want you to take a little bit of a stretch. So grab your ankle and bring it across into an easy, like, half moon thing here. Okay, we're going to do tuck unders. So however you like your position, only 10. You're going to lift it up and you're going to tuck, and 1, tuck, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Face your feet. Take your block out for a second. Hug your thighs and let the chest come down again. Grabbing your ankles and getting that nice long stretch. Let's go to the other side with that. How you doing? Okay. Feels like I'm going through exercises really quick today. That's okay, right? We're going to do the 30-second plank first, and then the tuck under second. All right, I'm going to do it on my elbows on this side because the bottom hip needs some support, and my long arm doesn't allow that to happen, so I've modified that one. So let's take it up. Inhale, exhale, 30 seconds. Nice. Keep it nice and open. Beautiful. Hold it right there. A little rotated forward. You're halfway there. 10 more seconds. And 5. And lower down. Good. Now we're going to do the tuck unders. How you doing? You want to wiggle back and forth and just feel your body? Okay. All right. So we're going to take it into those tuck unders. Again, you can pick the position you're going to be in. And for the tuck unders, you can go super straddled if you want. You come back here, take the towel out, whatever you need. All right, bring it up. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Face down. And we're going to do a little cobra right here just to get ourselves stretched. So put your hand under your shoulders and bring it up and hold. That should feel pretty good. Sit back into child pose. We got a couple more things to go. All right, coming back around to pike. And of course, you can put a padding under your tailbone anytime we're in pike position. You can also make a choice between having your arms down or not, depending on the exercise. The first thing we're going to do is a side-by-side movement. So you're going to squeeze that towel or block with your thighs, lean back into the pike. You can put your hands down, take your legs off the floor side to side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you're going to hold it to one side, kick out. 1, 2, 3, only 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring yourself up, stretch forward. Nice. And then bring it back up again. Now we're going to do crossovers, but we're going to do them with the legs in one position. So this is how it's going to work. Take your legs off the floor. You're going to have your hands behind your head. You go side to side. 2, I want 20 here. 3, good job. 4, 5, 6, pull that belly in to protect your back. 7, good. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now you know what we're going to end with. Bring it all the way down. We're going to do towel bridges, or I'm going to have a block for that. Block bridges. All right, let's bring it all the way down. Feet are just slightly in front of the knees. Make sure you separate your rib cage and your hips. And let's take it up vertebrae by vertebrae and down. Just kind of transitions us to our stretch. Good. Lift. Make sure you do vertebrae by vertebrae, that we get up to that heart. We feel that lift. We feel those hips open. They can't go as far because they're holding onto that block, right? Good. You are doing great work. My goodness. Nice. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7. Have one more Pilates exercise that's going to move us toward stretch without the block. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the last thing I want to do is scissors, because that will really help us go toward our stretch. So let's put one leg up, the other leg out, double pulse, double pulse. Let's just move toward that stretch. Here we go. Nice, liberating everything. Perfect. Keep that curl up, look between those thighs. 8, 7, 6, 5, keep that curl up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both sides. Hug those knees, lower the head, take the legs away from the screen. Take a nice deep breath. Extend one leg and pull it toward your head. Now bring the legs flat and put the heel on that knee and take it back in that position again. Yeah, you can feel everything opening up, right? I'm just going to let you kind of hold this for a second and then bring it up and take it to the other side. Ooh, feel that hip opening. All right, let's stack the knees on this side. Look away from it to that stretched out arm. Extend that leg, pull it toward your head. Get that extra shoulder stretch, or extra lat stretch and shoulder stretch. And put your foot flat, put that heel on top of that leg and take it back over again. We get a nice rotation here in the obliques, a little bit of the hips. Here comes the big hip stretch. Take it all the way to the other side, and then you can really feel it. And then come to the center and happy baby pose. We're going to grab the big toes today, not the outside, and we're going to push down so those hips are nice and separated. We just had them together. Now we have them apart, and we're going to rock a little bit. Oh, yeah. Beautiful job. Nice. Then we bring those legs together and you come on over onto your side. All right. We're going to take the top leg and push it, put it in the floor, and really push it down. Tuck the bottom leg behind, come on up. We're going to do shoelace this time. Can be anything, can be half lotus, can be shoelace. Knee over knee, right? Get your shoulder blades down, your head over your tailbone. And we start by lifting. And we put our hands behind us, opening that chest. We did do push-ups, right? Not chest push-ups, but then beside us. And then bring it down. Try to bend those elbows. And curl yourself up, and then you're taking that bottom leg into your pigeon position. So shift those hips downward. Yeah, there we go. Let's lift up a little bit in it if we can. Then bring those hands forward a little bit. Just stay up there for a minute. And then come down to your elbows. We're not going all the way down yet. And now all the way down, head on hands. And let's push off. And we got the other side of that gorgeous stretch to do. And we start with pushing into that thigh. That's kind of a almost passive, right? Feels good. Tuck that foot under, come on up, shoelace if you can. Remember, for shoelace or half lotus, seated butterfly is always your option. So hands behind to lift. Hands to the side. Hands in front and try to bend those elbows. Pull yourself up, slide that leg forward. Focus those hips downward. Try to go as high as you can. Foot is facing down. It's a nice point back there. Okay. Then you take them forward a little bit. Then you go to elbows. And then hands on your head on your hands. And then from here, let's go into our tabletop. Oh, good job. All right, our hands are under our shoulders, our knees are under our hips. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Bottom and chin up. Curl up like a cat. And last time. Curl up like a cat, hold that cat curl. Rock back and forth in it. And then flatten your body out. Nice. Tuck your toes under. You're up into your downward facing dog. Pushing back with your heels. Take one ankle across the other. Slide your foot behind and push to the ceiling in the center till you get that hip stretch. Try to get your elbows to the floor in this. You'll feel a lot of good stuff in your back. And then push back up. All right, side by side. Then take that other foot behind and push to the center. You're not pushing to the hip or away from it. You're just pushing to the center. And then try to get those elbows down. If you can't, that's okay. Just go in that direction. And then bring it back to center. Good. Walk those hands in and hang. Put your hands on the shin for halfway hold, and then bring yourself all the way up. We're going to do quick tree pose right here. So roll your shoulders back for 4. So we got ourselves established standing, and then forward for 4, because sometimes it's hard to do balance after you've been down for so long. All right, so let's take that leg up and just do our hold. Nice. That opens up the hips in a different way. It's kind of like warrior 2, half a warrior 2. So we get those hips nice and open. Pelvis is nice and open. Lower it down and then to the other side. It may take you a second to find your balance on this. That's okay. And if you need to hold on, that's okay too. Because basically our goal here is talking about it and finding myself having the same problem. Our goal is to open up the hips, right? Good job. And then bring it down. I want you to go into washing machine just as lightly as possible. Don't make it a big throw. I want it to be nice and light, like you're dancing or flying, or remember that NIA kind of interpretive stuff we used to do back in the 80s? 8 more. 8 and 7 and 6. Last 5 and 4. 3 more. Good. 2 and 1 both sides. Let's breathe it up 3 times. Take it up, down, 2 more up, down, and last 1. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Pilates using the block or towel, really working our hips and then stretching them out. It feels so good.